of my challenge with Mr. Elite. He's 0-2, I'm 2-0. He said he was going to play Game 3 today or tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and get in here and do this. Who do we have that's coming up on contact? Lord. We might need to wait on that. Let's go in here. Really scout players after this. Skip training. Play the full game. Get my what's left of what I had last night. But don't worry. If we put up the points, I got more. So I don't have to worry about it. So let's see what we can do against the Titans.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see fifth-year quarterback Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans as they take on the new man, Nick Foles, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday.
Oh,
it's
no.
Thursday Night Football.
No.
And on the call, as always, is Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage.
Are both my running backs out?
Sunshine State
Or if they are, I might be in trouble because I think I forgot to
a few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
That scares me a little bit.
The children will grow, and it's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense heading out, and it's probably an important season for the man under center, Marcus Mariota. This will be year number 5 since he was drafted second overall. And thus far, in terms of postseason success, just one wild card victory under his belt. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's good.
The second
at least my guy's
not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Gotta give him that, at least a tackle.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, Mariota. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
A.J. Boye with a pick. And
there
his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 67 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
Foles completes it to Lee. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Oh, my goodness. Come on.
Winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys
you
on
should
the
have had
roster
that
who are
one,
capable of filling
Joey.
in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
I thought he had that one.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Here's Foles. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he will have the first.
Okay, we got the first. I didn't think we were going to get that.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Lee's got it over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Come on, come on, come on.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Oh, I get
A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That should have been.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's third and goal. On third down, it's Cunningham.
Hey, we got it in there. There we go.
Touchdown.
Time to pull this shot.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Mr. Elite.
He decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal.
That's a touchdown.
That's a passing play.
Something that you don't know what
has to come
that
up
is.
PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Josh Lambo now for the point after.
There you go.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars.
That's just a timeout for block.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
Actually, I was going to throw on that, and I decided not to.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last time.
We almost had another pick. That would have been nice.
Look at our starters here on defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And this is one of those something's got to give games. You got the number 1 passing team in the NFL against the number 1 defense against the pass. A lot of times the battle's in the trenches. We know that. We see it all the time. But this game's going to be won on the outside.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full street.
Come on.
A second down run with Lewis.
There you go.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go! Check line 54.
Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Going to take a shot for Gallup. That is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Foles. On the crossing route, complete. That's Lee. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Damn, Lee.
Check. Walk 54. Watch the run.
On 1st down, Cunningham. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. This is Jeff Swain, the tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Button there, but you know what?
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Who cares?
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll look to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
There's nothing I could have done on that
plays
one.
like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
To try again after the sack. Foles got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Cunningham. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. Foles, you're going to have to throw it faster than that, man.
Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up a throw. This one caught by Lee. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
That was terrible.
2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming
that
up
was terrible
this weekend.
But that's still a half shot.
There caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of your playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
After the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Titans offense now. They get ready to do battle again here. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
17 yards on that play for the Titans. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Mariota.
And we put him on the ground again.
Flat on his back. Miles Jack with a sack. After the sack on first down, Mariota. And that's caught.
That was
the 30.
What was my defense doing on that one?
Not before reaching the 21.
What was my defense
Titans
doing?
going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before
I don't know what
halftime.
my defense was doing on that one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he'll hit his tight
What the
end
hell were
Walker.
you?
And
You tackled to the
brought down,
left.
but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Some of
Now
these guys
Tennessee going to use
tackling
the
is
second of their
just
timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Mariota. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on.
They'll throw again. Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Are they going to go for it?
15 seconds to play in the first half. So on 4th down, here's the Tennessee field goal unit led by Ryan Succop. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
I thought they were going to do a fake.
On the board here. It's 10-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to come this weekend in week number 3. In the early games, a lot of good matchups, one being in Indianapolis. A tough one for the Colts as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the one down in Carson, where it'll be the Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good one in the NFC. Bears, Redskins from FedEx Field. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gotten and Charles Davis.
About to get the game back.
Okay, Coach,
so
appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He tried to punch him in the dick.
So here are the Jaguars to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Alert flare, alert. 13.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Oh,
all the way,
damn it.
ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
We'll take it.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it. Right?
There you go. Get that first down.
All that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
Okay, we're going to give him that much space. We're going to do that all damn day.
Inside the 20.
But damn, come on.
Goes for 24 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll get forward.
We're really not
for 3
able
down
to
the
get
16-yard
anything going on.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't
Nah,
been
it
his
is.
so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
Oh, my God.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. To
Oh.
the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Take a shot.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
That's a
But if
field
there's a
goal.
time to force it, he felt like he
I
needed
guess
to make a play.
I'm going to be the
Exactly
Cowboys
right.
now.
Third down, you got to try and find something.
I get the
There's
first
nothing
touchdown
available
now.
there.
All I get is field goals.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambeau to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards
Okay,
into the
so
end
he's gonna
zone.
take the knee.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have
Boom.
planned. Because some teams script to start a
Negative
half.
9 yards.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with it. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And he's going to have another first down as
I'll
the
give him
tackle's
that.
made at the
I'll give him
Jaguars'
that.
44-yard line.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on football.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And
I
past
thought he
the
was doing
35,
run.
he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. First down, Titans, gain of 12. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're moving the ball too well, guys.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And now knocked away, and it incomplete.
You should have picked it.
Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Mariota now. He locates Walker, complete.
Okay, that was
good. The Titans
good
get
pass.
14 yards there and move the chains as well. Mariota now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Mariota. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Come on. We can't.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
We got 3.
To the air again. Mariota. He finds Taylor. Complete. And all the way down inside the 5-4. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Again, it's Mariota.
That's a walk-in.
And he will score.
That was a walk-in.
Titans. Dion Lewis. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
That was a
walk-in. Now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
As much time off of this.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really with the 4-minute offense.
Face mask!
The clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And the drive starts with a completion, left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
There we go,
the catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 25 on 2nd down. Foles got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Cunningham. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there.
I don't care if it's just a yard or not. We're going to wait.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 2nd and 9. Foles.
How did you miss that?
Incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now the third down throw incomplete as well. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
No, I don't.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought
All right,
down.
come on, guys.
At about the 23-yard line.
We got to hold him.
So now Mariota and the Titans down by 6. A minute 46 to go.
And they get all three
start
timeouts.
to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field.
I wish there wasn't an injury,
While the
but
trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And
there you
his
go.
throw is incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Mariota to throw. And he's got
he was wide open. Come on, guys.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. He'll look to throw.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. Complete.
And
It's
out of
Henry.
bounds. Okay,
And
guys.
he's out of bounds inside the 30.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Then he'll take it all
that
out near the 30-yard line.
is game. Woo!
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute
I don't
drill
care.
trying to get your guys down the
I'm
field,
gonna take a
and it's
shot.
looking like they're going to go
Stop
just
him.
short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset.
Time to drink.
Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
We're just going to take.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory
And one
seemingly
more,
in hand.
and
Now the Titans
Mendez.
will use their 3rd and final
I'm
timeout
3-0.
as they'll stop it with a
You got
little over
some.
30 ticks to go in the football game.
You got some catching up to do, buddy.
And they will take a knee here. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
And that's game. There we go. There
So
we
this
go.
will be a win for Jacksonville. And it wasn't really always pretty. They
It
had their
wasn't.
bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.
Negative
We've heard that
7
a million
rushing
times,
yards.
right? Those who
Jeez.
are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Jaguars, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time.
gonna trade this. Big moment. Big moment.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers. Big numbers. Whole team got it, that's a big number. Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the cards in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this is Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off because the iPhone don't got a jet.
Everybody else, I don't care about.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Oh, it's gonna auto-generate.
Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select to scout this player and unlock his best skill. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the... You just found a diamond in the rough. Other teams will undervalue this player, and you may get the next Tom Brady.
I don't have a fullback.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him high.
I ain't worried about that.
Man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me because I blame she can't count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to guard. Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.
Let's go.
100-minute bag,
Next week.
that's a big number.
While I'm thinking of it, we gotta do something with our running back situation. You've been on with injury. I haven't cut you out, you dumb motherfucker.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
How am I cutting you out if you've been on injury, dude?
I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteeing my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions.
Crap.
Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for